I'm a Mog, half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
That's like the joke. Why do dogs lick their balls? Because they can reach. Is it because their tongues are so long or because their balls hang so far down?
Did we start the
Paul's
podcast?
jealous. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin McLaughlin, and this is the Riffs and
Rhythms podcast, and I'm Paul Robertson.
How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing excellent. This is a little bit of the MSR.
Yeah,
episode.
low key, low stress, no hype, no cartoonish over
We
the
did so many
top
downers.
crap.
We did so many downers here.
Just
We're
our,
just chilling,
just our normal, sedated selves.
or maybe the contact buzz we have in this room.
Yep, I've got a little bit of aluminum can here, so it's okay.
How do you like the smell of ginger ale?
Oh, baby,
Jesus Christ!
takes you where you want to go.
So who do we have back this week?
Oh, we have a guest, don't we?
Yes, we do.
This is the one, the only.
Brad Brock.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen.
He's here with his brockiness.
No, and look at that hat. He's so confident in the way he presents himself.
Yeah, well, he's got a
legend.
hat that
He's
says
a
legend. I'm not sure.
For those of you listening, yes, legend.
Whoa! Just bring it down a little bit, brother.
I'm sorry.
Inside voice. Inside voice.
And we all have a headache here. Don't need to yell.
No, we don't have headaches. We just have future lack of hangover going on.
We have
when
foot aches.
as we consume this hair of the dog.
Yes, it's a very relaxed day.
That's right. You're the legend in your flannel.
Thank you.
Is this gonna?
Happy
So we had a-
Halloween.
Is this the NPR or the ASMR video?
Yes.
ASM NPR.
And
ASM.
and mental NLP.
Yeah,
Because we're kind of going somewhere in between the two.
yeah.
Don't you worry about that.
This is how it's made. How we make this is we just start talking and hope for the best.
Oh, excuse me, guys. I have a little bit of indigestion.
So we had
All right.
we've addressed this subject a few times, but it's been an interesting twist of events because we have one of my bestest friends in the whole world, Mr. Brad Brock, here, and he was kind of shockingly horrified that my daughter Freya, her mother, I married this woman named Rita Brock. And we're no longer married for many years now. But it is definitely an interesting coincidence that there's the Brock name is entwined between us in such a
yeah, your
convoluted
kid
way.
is
Yeah.
half Brock.
She's half Brock.
Wild. Glad
And
I
you
didn't.
are too.
Glad we didn't end up dating
Oh
years
well, yeah,
past.
that would. Yes, I'm
Weird.
glad my daughter didn't date you as well.
yeah, that would have been a.
You're
been a
way
weird,
too old for her.
Yeah, I'd have found that out, and I'd have been like, "Oh my God, we're not.
Yeah, your
I'm not
name-
that much older than her." Oh my God.
You definitely need to go back to the Grecians, bro. I noticed that the other day. When
What? No.
Yeah.
He's finally owning his age.
He,
We gotta
he
give
rolled.
him
He
some
rolled up.
kudos.
He rolled up to Terra Firmata at our picnic, Blues Society, Church of Coast Blues Society picnic, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I think Kevin. I says, "How's he more gray than
He's
I am?"
almost as gray as you.
Yeah.
Not in the facial hair.
Yeah,
He's a lot more.
This is the tale of two cities here because Kevin just a couple of weeks ago, I guess it was 3 weeks ago now, was like, "I'm glad that you're embracing your grayness," and I was like, "I'm not embracing anything. I'm just lazy because if I dye my beard and my hair, it's a lot of upkeep."
It is a lot of upkeep.
And
You get
then when
roots
this
and-
like grows out, it gets like really stupid because there's always just this little dark end until it finally all grows out and I can kind of trim it up.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's for the
It's-
super.
it's
you should
because-
trim those and sell them for the super fans.
It's because you're
Brad's dark ends.
Yeah. It's your,
The point is, I told Kevin, I was
Patreon.
I haven't embraced anything. Like I am happy that I'm at this point where I can choose to be, a silver fox, distinguished, whatever, blah blah blah, or I can
jeez.
diet and shave a couple years off. If it was up to Jordan, a funny quick story is I was debating on dyeing my hair and my beard. I guess it would have been for my birthday, end of last year. And I went into her office while she was working, and I said, Jordan, do you think I should dye my hair? And she looked at me and she did one of these like lean back in the chairs and like caressed her chin because she's so fucking cool that she could pull that off. She was like, always dye it.
Wow.
And what's her advice? She's like, if you're asking, always dye it.
So I gotta.
And so you probably stopped dying.
Yeah, so I promptly did exactly what she said not to do.
So here's
That's marriage, folks.
So here's a challenge for us then is a Movember, right? That's where
Yep.
guys shave, right? Or no
shaving.
shaving. Or no shaving? Oh, okay. So I have
shaving.
it wrong then. So I was
No
gonna say-
shave November.
So I was gonna say was, go the opposite way. It's like whoever lost the bet had to shave all the way.
Oh, so typically, so what you're
So would you all be comfortable if you lost shaving everything?
oh yeah,
Could you two imagine if you
Everything,
rolled up
yeah.
into a gig and be
You
like,
got to give up the bush
hey,
too.
No.
oh boy,
where's Kevin McLaughlin? He's gonna be
This
on the
chin
stage.
hasn't seen the sun since the 80s.
I know you've been finally curating that bush, but you got to let it go.
Yeah, I listen. I have no attachment to my facial hair. Like
Oh.
it's not part of my identity.
thought you were gonna say the
I
bush.
like it. I enjoy it. I feel like it gives me a chin, which I don't have otherwise.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah, same here.
but sometimes I'll look in the mirror and be like, I think today's the day, and I just shave it all off. Nowadays, in the content creation world, I would obviously make it an event. And Derek and I actually talked about it, and where we would, if we lost a bet or lost a game on our show, Jams and Cocktails, Wednesday nights at 8.
I didn't say it this time.
That
Just saying it.
we would shave our faces live on air.
Yeah, but
I
you
have no qualms.
got to do cheek. You got to do cheeks, but leave the chops and then. Get
Oh,
the
I've done
look.
it. I've done it. I've left like the rock and roll
Yeah.
little points. I've
Yeah.
done just the tuffy here, just the little jazz
Soul patch.
Yeah.
the little
soul
jazz
patch.
soul patch. Yeah, no, it's
You
I'm
got
not
to do
married
like
to
the Orange County Choppers, Walrus.
honestly, I
you go.
only keep it because I'm afraid that I'll get divorced if I
When
shave
she
it.
actually finds out what you look like, you're
Yeah.
gonna lose your marriage.
I feel like
mask slips.
for like 3 months while I grow it all back, it would just be awkward looks across the dining room table.
He's the masked
you know?
singer.
She'd be looking around, ignoring you in the house, going, Brad.
Yeah, all of a sudden my wife
fuck
would be
is this guy in the
making
house?
plans but not including
There's an
me.
intruder in our house.
Yeah.
Where are you, Brad?
But we have talked about it, and yeah. But what about you, Kevin? Do you have any like if you were presented an opportunity for charity or otherwise to shave your face off?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
Nah.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
I get it. I totally respect that too. Like
I would do.
because-
I like doing things for charity, and I would do whatever else they asked me to do. But
Would you shave your head?
Wave check.
yes, in a heartbeat.
See, here we are, because I'm not sure that I would shave my head completely, even though I'm like half bald.
But
I'm
it's
just
like,
I'm holding
yes.
on.
Yes,
you know.
and I get it.
But I
would
feel
have-
like only because I've heard horror stories from other friends that have shaved their head and it never fucking grew back, and that would
No,
devastate
it
me.
won't. But I can't claim that I did the shaving of my head as a fashion thing. It was I call it my Pink Floyd moment. It was not it was a low point in my mental health, and it wasn't good. I didn't do it for good reasons, but it turned out okay.
Yeah, no, you fucking kill it, man. And to be fair, it's just, for me, I feel like if I do it, if I shave my head, that's it, and that's what I do now, and and I would have to commit to that. But as of right now, I'm not totally committed.
Well, I can tell you this: that when I have a convertible, my hair doesn't go all like this on me.
I guess that's fair.
The savings in hair care products alone, I've been able to buy a couple of mansions on the Riviera.
Oh yeah, Riviera Beach.
No, the Redneck Riviera. And it's just like I loved my hair. I loved my hair. I had awesome freaking hair. But my heavenly barber God decided that he was going to take it away from me, and now I'm very happy to not have any.
Cue the photo of Kevin where he had those long locks.
Yes,
and holding a sword.
Yeah. In high school, I had all of my girlfriends were pissed at me because my hair was better than theirs, and they all got their wish because every one of my hairs fell out.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And the rest of us.
Yeah,
And
well,
Festivus.
you know, the less hair you have, the more head you get. So
Brilliant.
So we had a lot of things going on over the last couple weeks here, and especially
Do we really?
yes, the Treasure Coast Blues Society picnic we had a couple weeks back, right? Yeah, so that was really fun. Apostolic Floyd.
now that was the first time I saw that band do a full show, and I knew they were good, but they were even better than I thought.
Oh yeah,
Like those kids kick ass.
yeah. Oh yeah, Apostolic. Yeah, he's been on the show there right behind Brad. And, there's the poster
See
there,
the poster there, yeah.
and
The Dusk Till Dawn.
that's right. And you got a CD off of him out of it.
I
too.
did. He was like, "It's the last thing I have," and I was like, "Oh, how much?" And he's like, "Just take it." And I was like, "Oh, I will do that. I will take that."
Don't have a CD player in
Real
my car anymore, but anyway, I'll take it. So, and finally, we've only been trying to schedule that picnic for like all year, and Mother Nature was holding us up.
Well, the Treasure Coast Blues Society picnic every year is a thing. And we always have the winner of the Treasure Coast Blues Society, challenge that's going to Memphis for the IBCs. And the threat of rain was imminent, but
but we pulled it off.
we
Mother
pulled it
Nature
off.
held
It
off.
was actually a good day in
Yeah.
music and in weather.
Yeah, it only drizzled a couple times, and and if it did rain, it rained for two minutes.
Yeah, moments.
and we pretty much made it through the whole event before it actually did come down. So,
Everybody lived.
yes. So good money raising event, and
And we raised a bunch of money
yeah.
for multiple things to support the band's trip to Memphis.
Yep.
For the other stuff that we raised money for.
So there's also
That about covers everything.
Yeah.
so I did actually I did participate in some things, and I did donate.
Show
my money,
everybody
yes.
your coolness that you just achieved.
So we bid on our Joe Bonamassa cruise poster here. So we threw down some money there for a good cause there.
If you're not familiar with Florida, Florida is one of the homes of cruise ships. And one of the cruise ship trips that happen every year is the Keeping the Blues Alive. And this is from Keeping the Blues Alive at Sea 10 years of this cruise. And some of the most notable blues performers in the entire universe are all on the same boat. Well, and that's a good thing in this case. Joe Bonamassa, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Larkin Poe, Chris Stone, Kingfish Ingram, Samantha Fish, Eric Geslick, Joanne Shaw Taylor, and who else is on here? What's her name? No, the two girls. What's their name? Oh,
Larkin Poe.
already said
Yeah,
it.
amazing.
They all actually autographed it.
Yep. So very cool. So we'll be hanging up here in the studio here.
That's
Part
legendary.
of our so put it there. So
And Paul graciously bid a ton of money to get that in order to support the blues, and we're grateful. Thank you, man.
yeah, definitely.
totally
I think
rock.
I think it's definitely made sense for the studio here. More stuff to put on the walls, and
Well, we can't cover up Stonewall Jackson too much more. I mean, Jackson is kind of suffocating here.
We'll figure it out. I know we've been talking about whether we reorganize a room and reposition things and so forth.
There has been that discussion. So if you're watching this, would you like to see the guests in front of Stonewall Jackson or us continue to stay in front of Stonewall Jackson?
So-
We've got these, we've got the window behind the guests. Maybe we could cover that up with some less windowy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could give the guests the super cool Stonewall Jackson
Yep.
treatment in the background.
Yeah. So we're just trying to put some stuff there in camera view, like the posters or, promote other events and so forth and groups. I got to tell somebody, they talked about the CD. I said, we actually have an autographed poster in our studio of from Apostoli. So like, woohoo, right?
He autographed it?
Yeah, it's somewhere down there in the corner there.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
So we got to get that one in a frame as well too, just like
Yeah,
the,
for sure.
bottom
Because it's
mouse
kind of
poster.
curling up at the bottom there.
Yeah. So
It's a non-standard size, that
Yep.
guy.
yeah. So
Did
yeah,
his
it was a
things
great event. Yeah.
non-standard.
So as you alluded to in the last episode there, we talked about was you and I performed on the stage together.
We did. We actually shared the stage together. The finale of the Treasure Coast Blues Society annual picnic is an open jam. And just to show how open it is, they actually let Paul go up on stage. And
Hey, who left this door open?
yeah. And so Paul did a good job.
Well, thank you.
He actually got boom and pap in the right order, which I tell that to all the drummers when they're like, what should I do? I'm like, well, just remember it's boom and then pap. And they look at me like, yeah, it's really just that simple. Yeah, I know you're a drummer, but boom, pap.
Yeah, you don't go clapping on 1 and 3, baby,
Exactly. Boom
Unless
and
it's
then
jazz,
pap.
right?
unless it's jazz.
Yeah, sometimes the pap is before the boom.
Yeah, or you're Neil Peart.
Or possibly there's
yes.
extra paps and less booms.
So I do actually, speaking of additional, so I had a good time, had fun. I appreciate there again, very rare. I'm actually, I will have to say I'm glad Lashavo didn't show up because usually then I probably would have never gotten up on the stage. So thank you, Mike, for not showing up to support our own society. But
He's too busy for that.
yeah, so
But he had a really high paying gig, so
yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, can't fault anybody for that stuff. But yeah, it was a good opportunity to jam out there. So thanks for pulling me up there. I know sometimes those events usually one or two drummers and they never want to get up off the seat.
Oh, we had a very wide array of drumming drummers, and everybody did a good job, including Paul.
And I think there was at one point there was like 3 guitar players, 2 bass players, and
Yep, we had a Treasure Coast Blues Society first. We had dueling bass players, which was quite cool.
that was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mark Gagne from the Jake Walden band,
Mhm.
and it was
Willie
White Shoe Suarez,
That's right.
who was the bass player for my appearance at the International Blues Challenge.
Yep.
Yeah, so we had good. So bass players that were both IBC veterans backing me up.
So, yeah, and
It
damn,
was very bass playery.
that
It was
drum
good, actually.
that drum kit that everyone played, Apostoli's band played with, and so forth. That drum kit sounded awesome. And then so my understanding, it was Andy from the Lunatics had donated. I think
I don't know. Somebody donated
Yeah,
that,
so-
and then Mike Lashavo put the heads on and tuned them all up and
Yeah.
everything. And it did sound good,
great.
actually.
Yeah. So
I was wondering.
totally cool
you
about
sounded
that.
better than normal.
So somebody moved the camera. Great, good job. But speaking of other events we got coming up, there is so obviously a whole lot of follow the Treasure Coast Blues Society events. Obviously we'll reshare so forth. Both, as we've talked about, I believe we talked about, was Apostoli won the band competition for the represent Treasure Coast Blues Society in Memphis in January, as well as podcast alum Mike Farrow will be representing the
Correct.
soloist.
Yes.
So I think
Sorry, I bumped the camera. Pizza's here.
That's
So-
all right. We got pizza. Nothing
Shout
else.
out Mike Farrow, by the way.
And just so you know, when
so I'm-
Metallica wrote that song, Nothing Else Matters, it's because the pizza
pizza's
arrived.
here. Yeah, that's right. We all stop taping. Right. Eat food. But Apostoli mentioned that, and after when everything was all done, was he wanted to do the podcast again, right? So
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
So I said, all right. So then I thought about it was I think what we got to do is get Apostoli and Faro on the same episode, and let's promote that up and get them again. They're gonna make that trip up there and freeze their ass off up in Memphis. So in January. So we'll schedule that up there. I know they got a lot of events, the fundraising events that are coming up, more to come. Follow all those things.
That was my first time.
tcblues.org or .com. TreasureCoastBluesSociety.org.
I saw Apostoli play for the first time, him and his band, and that was awesome.
Yeah, they're good.
That was at the competition, though, right? Yeah,
Blues Comp. Yeah. No, that was freaking sick.
yeah.
Video coming soon. As soon as my laptop comes in the mail.
Oh, it's. I was
edit
gonna
together.
ask you about. I was like, how's that video coming along? That's
Yeah.
You're also editing too.
Yeah. As soon as my new computer comes in the mail, yeah, I'm working on that.
All right. Thanks for the update, Devin.
Are you waiting for a new one or your old fixed one?
We'll see.
I'm gonna be amazed.
Whatever
I don't know.
shows up in the mail.
Whatever
like-
Apple Care decides to do.
I get it.
They're gonna be amazed by how much porn's on that computer.
So you're going to get a refurbished.
Well, I don't mean to derail this topic now, but yeah, if we're talking about my computer. So I opened up my laptop the other day. Shit was cracked, and not in a good way.
That's whack.
Yeah, it was whack. The screen. Okay, so here's what happened. I opened up the screen and I saw just a single black vertical line, and I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, or it was like a graphical thing on the screen, or a hair or something. So I went to wipe it away, and when I touched it and to wipe it away, the whole top corner just instantly cracked at once, and all the pixels and stuff are no longer working, and then the whole top third of the screen across the whole thing, not just the corner, there's just lines. So the bottom third quadrant is usable, but obviously I can't use my computer like that. Plus there's some other minor issues. So I was like, you know what? Yo, Apple Care, which I have, thank God, because I knew I was going to break that thing eventually. Brought it to the Apple Store. It's like $300 for if there's liquid damage or whatever. And in some cases, well, I said liquid damage because technically when I first got it, my cat knocked over a drink on it, a Slurpee or something. And it still worked, so I didn't do anything. But anyways, okay, long story short.
Sticky keys.
No, not like that. So I'm gonna see what they say. Sometimes if there's enough damage to where it's too much to replace a bunch of shit, they'll just send a new one.
All right. So hold on. So how did the laptop magically break?
I think it just got bent over time in my backpack.
We all do over time. Yes, we all do get bent over time. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, I think just weird pressure was applied to it by sitting in my backpack the way it was. The lid probably bent in some way to crack the glass.
yeah. No, I
Because
can,
there was no single incident.
Do you have a case for this thing?
No,
How much was that computer?
you don't want to know.
Like $1,500. You bought a computer
no.
and
No,
you didn't even get a case for it.
no, it's Apple, bro. It's Apple we're talking about. They're not going to do that. That's why I got Apple Care. I got the insurance,
which
on
is
it.
smart. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that laptop was. Do you actually want to know the number? It's scary.
Yeah, hit us.
It's like $4,000.
what?
Oh my goodness! And you
Chump
didn't even buy a
change.
case for that.
Chump change in the Powerball world.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Brad shits that kind of money. Look at him.
Well,
Yeah.
no wonder you were
Shit.
not happy
I
with
shit
Paul's
that much
computer.
money on my credit card.
I'm about to, man. I'm about to be rolling in it too with that $390 from Patreon.
Yeah, bro,
Killing it.
Watch out.
No, but yeah. So no, but that's why I love that computer because it's not just because it's expensive, but because it's spec'd out, so it does a lot of shit, and it's my main work machine. And so I had to get insurance on it because I was like, eventually I'm going to break something, and I'm going to need it back quickly.
So let me get this straight. Make sure the camera's on me, Devin, when you're editing this. You spent $4,000 on a laptop and you didn't buy a $35 case to put it in that was rigid enough to take a little bit of abuse. You instead put it in your Jansport.
It's because I had a backpack. Yeah. No, I didn't put it in a case.
When you get to be my age, the ripe age of
Look, I was
362,
I was hoping if I put enough
you'll
stickers
go,
on it.
man, I spent $4,000 on anything, and you'll put it in a case. If I spent $4,000, I wish
I didn't
that I could
spend-
put my car in a case.
Two things. I didn't spend $4,000 all at once. Number one. Number two, I was hoping if I put enough like people's stickers on it, I'd give enough protection. I was sticker bombing it out.
Yeah, that's a whole other conversation about protection that we should have.
Well, I get constantly accused of like my mind going straight to the worst case scenario. And this is why. Because if I spent $4,000 on a piece of gear that I needed to use, I spent $200 on a piece of gear that I need to use, and then I buy a $50 Pelican case to keep it in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fair. I just thought my backpack would be enough.
And my shit works all the time.
My shit worked all the time until it broke.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, sounds.
And
like,
again,
it sounds
this
like
is-
a condom commercial now.
Again, all of these things, true.
Trojan, it works every time until it doesn't.
It works until it breaks.
Again, all this criticism, I accept that. This is why I got the insurance on it. Again,
Yeah, but now you don't have your computer to do your work.
I'm getting by.
Okay.
Listen, I'm recording the podcast still, and I'm editing this. So what? How about a thank you? How about the show's still getting done?
Are you going to get a case after this?
No.
Okay, all right.
Does Apple
All right.
Care work again and again?
Let's give Devin his due. Devin, thank you for not buying a case for your expensive computer so that now you get to do extra work.
Extra work.
Hey, it's good on my resume. Okay.
Resume.
So if you're watching this episode, this may or may not actually be airing at the right time. Okay.
It will. You know what? It'll be early.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And I'm gonna make you upload it early too.
No problem. No problem. We've been starting to put up the episodes unedited, raw versions up
Uncut,
on
raw.
on Patreon. Yeah, we
Wow.
throw it up there, and people get to watch the episodes immediately
Maybe they
after
can
next
make editing suggestions.
They probably should. Probably.
Yeah, somebody should.
Because I'm not sure who else is
Critique
doing
my color grade. Go ahead.
it. Yeah. Well,
Well, if we needed to do some serious editing, we'd have no content. So.
no. that's
Yes,
true.
I think you should use the orange teal color grade.
I was like Dolphins.
Yes.
Dolphins.
Just
okay.
like the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah. Speaking of Miami Dolphins, our fellow Miami Dolphins fan there, Mike Farrow, and I will be performing at the Jupiter Farms Music Fest, Fall Family Music Fest, Saturday, October 25th, 2 to 6 p.m. It's a free event.
That's this Saturday.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. I forget what fucking day it is in a week. But yeah, this Saturday, Mike Farrow and I have got a little duo gig. I understand we are actually closing the event. So
Yeah, all the headliners?
that's what I was surprised. I guess maybe they figured most people would have left by then. So maybe that's why we're on last. But a
You
lot
guys
of
are the headliners, or Mike's the headliner?
well, it's right now we're billed as
They're last. We know that
yeah.
they're last.
Yeah. So
Because they're sure to drive everyone out and they won't go overtime.
yeah, so that's when you want to get everybody out of your bar. Book us. We'll come and clear the bar out for you.
There you go.
So yeah,
That's
so
a legitimate service. Some people might need.
sunken
Yeah, that is-
treasure is what we're undergoing as. So, but yeah,
Sunken treasure.
that's his duo name that he goes by.
There's
I
no
guess. So,
symbolism there, I'm
I don't
sure.
know. So, but yeah, so it should be a good event there. So come on out there. A really fun event with, I went last year. Podcast alums, Kevin Robb from Dirty Face Kid and Angels of War. They'll be performing. So he's kind of organized an event. So he took a page out of your book and say, hey, I'm going to put on my own festival. I'm going to damn well play at it, right? So
That's the reason why I put on festivals, because nobody else will hire me. Paul,
so
would you like a piece of pizza?
I'll wait after. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be
I'm
so, yeah,
not
thanks,
waiting. I'm
thanks.
just
Go for
eating
it.
right now.
So,
So if there was suddenly somebody blocking the screen, it's because Tracy brought me some pizza.
Pizza. So, but
Yeah, if it the camera went to me just for no reason whatsoever. It was movie magic.
So 5 bands performing that from 2 to 6. I think Does that add up right? Numbers, I guess everyone's got about 45 minutes. Like, I guess that sounds about right. But yeah, it was a good, fun little event last year. I went last year and just kind of watched and see the families.
And this graphic he's looking at, it says farm style fun for everyone.
So I'm not quite sure what farm style fun
I'm
is.
not sure I want to know what that means.
Yeah, I went to that
Hopefully,
website
no
already.
animals
Different
will be
things,
harmed
different
in the
folk.
making of the farm style fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, are there any hay rides? That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
So they've got a Jupiter Bounce. Will be there. They'll have some things going on there. Our good friends at Jupiter Bounce, Hibiscus Streetery, food, Little Moors. Place in Jupiter. There.
The leftovers. Little Moore's
Leftovers.
yeah.
Mhm. And what's this one here say? Can't fucking zoom in here. I don't know. Annie's ice cream, maybe.
Somebody's
yeah.
ice cream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, like I said, it's a fun little family event. If you're here in Jupiter and or north or south,
Free to get in.
yeah. So we had a great little time there. Like I said, last year was great. Weather was great. Great performers. And Mike and I will be not quite sure yet if everyone's telling me I should play the drum kit that they have and not the cajon, but we'll to be
Could
determined.
you do a little both?
I guess I could probably do a little bit of both. I mean, because again, I just have no idea what Mike's set list is at this point. So
Well, bring the cajon, and then you got options for no matter what the song is.
that is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
That'd
So
be kind of cool.
Yep. So, but yeah. So other bands are there. Is Andy from? He's also in the band. Andy from the Lunatics is also in the band called Enablers. So they'll be performing as well too. Yeah. So it's I'm trying to get back into things as we said. With Kevin dragging me up on the stage there and kind of jamming out. He did throw a song out on me trying to do a song, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that one.
That was a good call.
Yeah. I'm like, no, we're not going there.
Do you dare name the song?
A whipping post. It switches back and forth between 7/8 and 4/4.
It's,
Oh.
yeah, it's very much, and
It's something you got to know.
yeah.
And
So
Paul's
I'm
not acquainted, so it was a good call.
so I know the song, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to pull this off. Yeah, it's definitely not just a boom pap song.
No, you have to have boom pap and then boom pap after a while.
Dude,
And
math.
then
It's like math. It's like math stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's no. Remember, we've talked about this before. 4/4, right? It's not just.
Everything's 4/4.
I
I
guess
keep
it is
saying this.
This one is not.
4/4 plus 2, 3.
You're just not rounding right.
Yeah, kids, this is why you got to learn your fractions in school because you may have to play music someday you have to add fractions up. So anyway, so that's what we got going on there. So some gigs and shows and whatnots. But yeah, so you have a show coming up, a big extravaganza, Mr. Brock.
Yes.
And would you like to elaborate on this extravaganza show that you have celebrating Halloween?
Yes. It's insane to say that it's our 6th annual Halloween Spooktacular.
Whoa.
And
That's why you have all the gray hair.
yeah. And so this episode, this Halloween Spooktacular is called No Escape. And we are building an escape room in our studio. And we're gonna put an actual deadbolt on the door. And if they can't figure it out, I think I'm just gonna leave the contestants in there all night.
What I want to know when you say you're building this, what is like going into this?
Yes. So we bring in a construction crew and we build out an entire room with shenanigans and trapdoors.
Real
and-
shit?
Yeah. Yeah. Real shit. Yeah. Spared no expense, just like Jurassic Park.
Well,
I can't tell how much you're joking.
to get no, he's not because I was
He's
there.
insane. He's insane.
I was at one of the Halloween
Yeah.
of spooktaculars, and there was an entire like what was that area back in the back called?
Haunted house.
It was a haunted house,
Oh,
and you
wow.
walk in, and there is Pigman, who's like just a statue. He's like cutting up pigs, but he's got a pig head himself. And, seems innocuous enough. You walk right past him. But then he chases you down and he tries to tackle your girlfriend. and it was scary.
And Kevin was dressed in nothing but a towel that year, and it fell off.
Yeah, he literally scared my pants off.
That was awesome.
That's epic. What? The hell?
Kevin went as toga, and then now it is a nudist.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, it's we're gonna do it live on the 29th, right? Yeah, Wednesday the 29th, which is just next week, and yeah, I've been outdoing myself on the Halloween episodes from day one, and last year we did a great murder mystery dinner party, and while it was completely chaotic, it actually the execution, no pun intended, all puns intended, was actually very good. It really came together
R.I.P.
really
Ellie.
well, and we had 14 people in attendance at that episode, and it was insane. There won't be that many
How do
people.
you film these? How do you broadcast these? Like, what is the
Multiple
setup like?
cameras.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's insane. Yeah, I have a couple. So the way last year's was set up, if you want to go watch it, it's awesome. But I had a great big dinner table set up in a big dinner hall mock-up.
Peanut gallery.
And so that was the peanut gallery. So the majority of people sat out there, and I had one camera on them, and I had a microphone out there that they could pass around. Huge mistake. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, 'cause it was so much page grabbing.
And then the main cast was in the studio, but it was all in, we were all in eye shot of each other, and then of course, it was all fun and games until
Somebody dies.
the lights went out, and when they came back on, someone was dead, and then there were clues left around, and there was a few people in on it. Paul was in on it, and obviously Ellie, who died, was in on it. And me, of course, but that was it.
Oh,
I
you're
think
saying
it was just
wasn't
the
an
three of us.
actual death?
But it was good. It was good. I couldn't figure out who it was.
It was great because everybody was fine, and then when the lights came back on, Ellie was just
She was just
blood
plain
all
dead.
over,
Tits up.
tits up. I think even somebody tried to resuscitate her, which was also hilarious. Because nobody, it was a complete surprise. Nobody knew that they were at a dinner murder mystery.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it wasn't even like
How do you
you're
work-
invited.
How do you organize all that without the people like even having any clue?
Oh,
So
That's cool.
The
He's
next
like, hey,
thing,
you want to come over to my podcast? I'll feed you.
yes. So what?
free booze.
Yeah.
The next step in all that, without getting too off topic, was when we took a break after the death scene, and then everybody was handed a small envelope with their persona, right? So you got to read your persona, and that was who you kind of embodied when everybody was interviewed, right? So I think it worked really well. Everybody really kind of took to that, and it was fun.
Worked.
But of course, I think Paul was the actual murderer.
Oh.
But what was really funny was Paul's wife, Charlene, was avidly defending him.
Ride or die.
Ride or die, but he was written in stone that he was the killer. All the evidence pointed towards him, and she wasn't having it.
That's awesome.
So good.
So
you
I've been-
got the right one right there.
Well,
bro.
that's right. That's why I can murder any of you, and I haven't.
Yeah. So it was really good. Like I said, this year, escape room, it's going to be a smaller group of people, less microphones. It is going to be fun. And yeah, it's going to be, if you're a fan of escape rooms, tune in. It's going to be fun. There'll be a voyeur cam in there watching these idiots try to figure out my puzzles.
Hey,
And it's a haunted escape room, so like shit's gonna go downhill real quick.
Oh boy.
So I hope you bring your thinking caps. Yeah, the 29th,
Somebody made.
and we're doing it live. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be any fancy edit work.
How
Like,
long of
it's-
a stream was this last time? Or, well, last few times?
Yeah.
Somehow we managed to keep it in like 2.5 hours, which
Yeah.
was unbelievable. But yeah, I woke up on the floor that next morning.
It was a rough.
It was crazy. I couldn't find my phone. It was like buried in like a couch cushion somewhere. Yeah, it was one of those things I had to go to my computer and be like, find my phone. Yeah, it was wild.
It's stuck in your ass.
Yeah, thank you, Demon Rum, for fueling
True.
that wild.
Demons is that's the like vanilla one, right?
Yeah, we
I had that. It's so good. Oh my god.
yeah,
Some in the fridge.
Yeah,
maybe
take it.
still
Take it.
left.
Yeah.
yeah,
Take it home.
That ruined my life that whole next day.
that's right. Oh,
And then
that's
I
right,
had to go and play a Halloween show that night because I think Halloween was the very next night. Last year it was, and yeah, it was.
This sounded like a great idea.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I remember Ellie came over that afternoon to kind of check on me, and I was just trying to clean up the house, but it was rough. So yeah, I'm hoping to stay somewhat drunk this year, but I have to
I have to automate more stuff.
yeah, there's a lot more shenanigans to pull. It was wild. We had a
Oh,
lot
it's
of fun
good,
with the
yeah.
spectaculars.
You do a good job, right? Yeah, you definitely go out all out there.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
I mean, the things that you've put on are just absolutely spectacular. The work that goes into
Spectacular?
it. Spectacular.
Spectacular.
I mean, like the whole carnival thing, the axe throwing thing.
Yeah, the dunk tank.
Like the stuff that you've pulled over the years are just labor intensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass the torch one day because I'm getting old.
You do a lot of great work, man. Your podcasting legacy is amazing.
Yes, Jams and Cocktails, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on YouTube now. Yeah, we are no longer
Off of
broadcasting
Facebook,
to Facebook.
altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in doing that, the quality is better, the latency is lower, so it's a better experience. So just
Well, you got
Stick with
fiber
us.
at the studio now.
yes,
Ooh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
but-
But you do your audio everywhere, right?
audio everywhere. Yeah,
On the
and
B- on the B-
and it
on
will
the-
even it
on
will
the
even be.
B3?
We're just not live streaming to Facebook anymore,
Right.
so the videos will
What?
still be there, but.
Right,
with
so-
with fiber, what kind of up and down speed are you getting?
One gig
10
Each
times
way.
everybody else.
1 gig down,
up and down.
up and
yeah.
oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah, you guys are you're not far from it.
It's so great that now on Spotify you can watch us on video.
I don't have
Yeah.
fiber though.
Oh, you're uploading to
I just got
Spotify
regular
too?
ass
Yep,
internet.
with video.
Nice.
So you'll be able to watch those.
In 4K, 8K,
No,
IMAX.
not
4D?
quite. We're lucky if we're pushing 720.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see this mug in 8K.
Oh, my, no.
That's for sure. I forget to pluck my eyebrows sometimes.
But yeah, so looking forward to
Hence
it.
the sunglasses.
Yes, hence.
So he didn't trim today.
No, actually, I think that's the reason why you stopped dying because, when you get to a certain age as a man, the hair in your nose and your ears grows 5 times faster than anything else, and you get roots there. And
Well, it's great. If you have a wife like Jordan, she will notice and say, stand still.
your ear hair has roots.
Stand still. And then the tweezers come out.
Oh, yes. And then it's doink, 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 and
And
passing out
and
from the
sometimes
pain.
you just got to let her do it because you see the joy it brings. And it's like, why would I deny this woman who I adore the joy of
torturing
hurting
you.
me? Yeah.
I didn't figure you as somebody as an
Yeah, that's
S&M.
That's a thing that girls do that, and luckily that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it when it's happening, and I really put up a protest at first, but then, then I don't have hair coming out of my ears.
It doesn't hurt as much, Kevin, when she's putting a cigarette on him.
Yeah.
Oh, you went there?
I watched. I paid.
He's just getting
I
groomed.
paid. I paid extra for that.
He's getting groomed. She's eating his ticks
Eating his what now?
and eating his ticks,
I think it's getting weird.
plucking the insects out of his back hair.
Do we have a song, Devin, to review here? Okay, let's get to the song review here. So this week,
the Jane Goodall monkeys in the jungle. They're
Oh,
called.
R.I.P. Jane.
That's right. Yeah, she died recently. Yeah,
She did. That's
Yeah.
a R.I.P. Jane.
So let's stop monkeying around. and
One
get
of
to the song review.
the most influential scientists in the area of changing the way that we view animals.
Yeah, no, she's amazing.
Well, all her research had to forced science to redefine what it means to be human.
Yeah. Did you know that her favorite animal were dogs?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I read that little tidbit.
Interesting.
I was amazed at how old she was. I feel like I've been watching Jane Goodall on TV since I was like an infant.
She started doing her research in the jungle in the 60s. I
60s,
couldn't
yeah.
believe that.
Amazing woman.
Yeah, an amazing woman. And no doubt, and in an era where women's contributions to science were like unheard of.
Yeah.
And,
Christ's sake, they were,
and completely ignored.
or not that they were, it was unheard of. It was that they were not acknowledged. Like
Yeah.
it was women that kind of propelled man to the moon, which is ironic.
Well, science requires details. Who's better to deal with details than a female?
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
True story. That's why my wife notices every out of place hair.
and she
and
just
sorts it out.
yanks that shit right out. And then look at the results, everybody.
I've started getting stray grays in my beard.
Really?
Shut up, Devin.
No, you are.
Play the video. Push the button, Devin.
What day were you born again?
What day?
How many months old are you?
A few.
Oh, I got a stray hair one. Shut the
No,
fuck
but they're
up.
becoming more regular in my beard.
I'm
now.
sorry. I'm just
All right.
using
So
it.
what are we doing now?
You're
We're
just-
gonna
I
we're
get it,
gonna
you're just
we're
sensitive.
gonna review
I
a
thought
song.
I had a pubic hair until I pissed out of it. Go
Pubic
ahead.
pear. I got
oh
a pubic
my
pear.
goodness, that is
Yes. So in our riffs and rhythm segment, we have Machine Poetry, The Noise. So they may be an upcoming guest on the show.
So which is the name of the band and which is the name of the
Yeah,
song?
so Machine Poetry is the name of the band. So
Okay.
they are a South
this is a
Florida.
song called "The Noise" by Machine Poetry.
Yep. So they are a South Florida band. Like I said, they may be on the show here. So coming up. And yeah.
So what
So
we're
this is
going
a
to do,
four-piece band.
join us as we review the song, and what we're going to do, as we always do, is decide not if it's good or bad, but if it is it the riff or is it the rhythm that makes this song.
Right. So they're considered poetry punk from South Florida.
Poetry punk.
Four-piece band, chick drummer.
Oh,
Chick-
that's
so,
the theme
yeah.
of the weeks here.
So, yep. So
But is she German?
Is she German?
I don't know. We'll have to ask. If she
Possibly
comes on.
from South Florida. She
Yeah.
could be anything.
So, yeah. So, all right.
South Florida Germans.
You got to watch out for him.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Backwards. Very King Crimson.
Seems I'll never make it up that hill. Never have you listened to my voice, never have you listened to my will. Oh, I see you boys, you do it so well. Each note
Johansson.
I play, it feels like hell. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up. I'm just a lady. I need you to save me. So I make it up that hill, 21 acres of land, no man to understand what it's like out here. I could have it all, I could have it all, I could have it all, and still the fear. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up the. To never break up the noise and never break up. burning sands rise from his eye to your eye. I see my end. Will you let me make the music? Will you give me one more hour? Sunken, stolen symbols from your mouth gone sour. Will you give me just a verse and surrender me your power, that I may break up the noise and make it louder, 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 louder? To paradise.
Well, then, that was
That was fucking cool. What?
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I liked it. I am going to create an entirely new
category.
category for this song because we got the riff,
Mm-hmm.
we got the rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
and we have the riff thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Got the noise.
But I'm saying there's all of that in this song is fucking awesome. But what really makes this song is the vocal track.
Mm.
It's not the riff or the rhythm. It's not the melody. It's not the tone. It's of the vocal. It's the true to the idea of poetry.
Right.
It's the vocal track that makes this song.
Mm. Yeah, I, again, reading the description of their style and punk poetry, I wasn't quite sure what that was or what it expected to go into it, and definitely so different. Something
It was
nobody's
drawing from Prague. Like definitely, the guitar player listens to Robert Fripp. The whole vibe of the song was moving from genre to genre, but still staying cohesive, and with tons of great riffs.
Mhm.
Drum sounds were good. The guitars had great riffs. That clean chorus sound is freaking spectacular. But it's the delivery of the vocals that really makes this song.
Okay.
Even though everything else is freaking amazing.
Yeah. I was surprised at the end there. I wasn't expecting like a ripping into a change into like a solo there at the end, which again, we've talked about this before, is a lot of newer music doesn't really have solos anymore, but I wasn't expecting it. So it was definitely a treat to learn and hear this song for a local band here
I
and
like
stuff.
it.
Like, yeah. So I don't disagree. I was definitely going into this. I like your description of explaining the vocals. Again, it's something totally different. It wasn't a chorus, a verse, chorus, back and forth, certain traditional kind of style. But listening to the delivery, I don't disagree. I was gonna go riff on this because obviously I think there was a lot of cool guitar parts,
A ton of great
Yeah.
guitar stuff.
I have to think riff in a sense, but I agree with you in the vocal delivery execution part, because that kind of is like what makes the song what it is, but also the whole experimental vibe, and then the different guitar parts and different like segments of it.
Yeah,
That's to me like
yeah.
metaphorical riff.
It was great. So it took you through a journey.
Well,
I
it
guess,
literally was, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's very psychedelic feeling to me.
yeah, I love
love
the
that.
tone and that. Yeah. So what you think there, Brad?
Disagree completely.
Oh, perfect.
With all of you.
Okay, great. Crossfire.
I'll say first I love it. It was very cool, very interesting. Kind of gave me Garbage vibes.
Yes.
But then it kind of switched up.
Yeah.
Vocal track in a league of its own. I think the poetic, it really sits in with what they're trying to come up with. I think it's very cool. Rhythm carried that whole thing. There was no way that song would have progressed if the drummer had not moved it into all of those little places. Everything else that
You
was
have a
going
really
on was
good point.
cool, but the rhythm, be it the vocalist or the drummer, who were both very rhythmic in this whole track, they made the path, and everybody just kind of went with it.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
okay.
I agree with you because I feel like it carries each part into the next, like you're saying. But I sort of still feel like riff for me because the rhythm's doing the thing that you want it to do, which is like it's not that you want it to do. It's like working efficiently in the fact that you kind of don't notice it, like unless you're looking for it. Obviously, it's doing its thing, and I feel like I take away the other parts of it more. And then the rhythm kind of is consistently carrying the track, but kind of in the background.
Yeah, I feel that too. I just didn't. I guess my idea of a riff is, something distinct or something that you go, oh, that's
valid.
that riff from that song, and I didn't get any of that. There's
Okay.
ripping guitar work through there, especially at the end. They shred it out, but for me, I didn't take away. I would lean
There
more towards
wasn't a
what Kevin was
memorable
saying.
musical
I
motif on
would
the guitar
if I was
that
taking
just brought
something
away.
memorable away, I would be like, wow, there's, it's a poem,
Right.
with some tracking done. It's very close to like jazz, I guess.
To me,
in
the
that
part-
sense.
Spoken word. Yeah.
But I would not. But I did not listen and pull out something where I was like, oh, that riff is memorable.
To me, the part that is the most memorable is the combination of the vocal lyrics and that like rising tension in that guitar part in the ending section.
Yeah,
that
feel
for
that
me
too.
was like,
The rhythm.
yeah.
And for those of you who are not regulars, that extra voice that you can't see is Devin from Ghost on the Ox.
They call me the pizza man.
Yep, and yeah, Devin brought the pizza that I just greedily ate on camera.
Nice job.
Yeah, thank you.
He
Devin.
zoomed in.
Thank you for the pizza, Devin.
Yeah, no problem.
Chicken pizza. I was thinking about.
Well, I got 3 different kinds. It's not
Steve's
just
chicken.
I got chicken
Steve's
pizza,
chicken
but I was
pizza.
thinking when I went to Mexico, when I went to Cancun, they were selling the tour to Chichen Itza. And they said, well, here in town, we call it chicken pizza. I'm
That's
like,
funny. I went to Chichen Itza.
it doesn't taste as good as chicken pizza, though.
Very old, ancient.
But Chichen Itza is cool because it's got some amazing stuff there.
Yeah, it's cool shit.
All right.
This is a
So-
badass song.
Yeah. No. Again.
And the noise is a very apt name for it.
So yeah, this was a band that had just reached out to me on social media and hey, we love what you're doing, what you guys doing. We'd like to collaborate and be on the show. What can we do? And reach out and like, so it's kind of cool that a lot of the other bands are starting to kind of reach out to us.
I'm looking forward to meeting these people.
Yeah,
They make art,
Yeah.
and I like it.
So rather
Good job.
Yeah. So
It's very cool, very original. I like that.
So check it out. Machine Poetry then. And I think they perform every so often down at, I'm just looking at their Instagram page here. They've got gigs out there and they're playing Propaganda
Hell
here
yeah.
in West Palm. A lot of other stuff in
Been to
there.
propaganda.
Yeah, Rudy's Pub there. I'm just looking at some stuff places here. They've been
When are they playing
so-
propaganda?
I'd have to look that.
Oh,
up.
does it say? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through some stuff here, so that's all really. But yeah, check it out. There it is. So
I might try to catch that propaganda one.
Machine Poetry. So yeah, upcoming guest here. They'll be on the show here at some point.
Very
So,
cool.
Yep.
We'll let you in when you get here, Machine Poetry.
So now we've added that to our Spotify playlist. Our ever-growing Spotify
Our
playlist. of
ever-growing Spotify playlist.
eclectic list of
got songs on
music
it.
on there. We got country, you've got punk, you've got metal, you've got all sorts of stuff. I mean,
Songs that display great riffs.
Mm-hmm.
Songs that display great rhythms.
Yep.
If you're not in any particular mood whatsoever, that's the playlist for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I'll go. I'll put it on.
If you're
Like
into
if I'm,
aimless listening,
if I'm in the
that's it.
backyard or if I'm, by the pool, I'll listen to our own playlist, of course. And then you've got, Jake Walden, and he just performed recently at the Maltz Theater here in Jupiter. He came back into town and performed. Actually, just released a new album also, and yeah, so it's really cool. We got a lot of cool. Brad Brock's on that playlist. Kevin's on the playlist. So yeah, it's a lot of cool folks.
I got a text from a friend of mine today, and he's like, "Your song is on," and I'm like, "What?" So he's like, "It's on Play Itty." So I went to playitty.com, and I was listening to my song.
Cool.
My song I performed today. Which one was it? It was "It's About Time." Got played today on.
Well, it's about time it got played.
Yeah. That's
Exactly.
So you were counting the money already.
So
Did
it
you
was
spend
fun.
the money that you already
What was
got.
funny is like he's like, well, we got another show that features live recordings. Like, do you have any live recordings? I'm like, the whole album is live recording. But I got other stuff too. And I sent him the other stuff. But I'm like, if you want live recordings, like you already have them all.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh wow, okay.
So speaking of, I just thinking there was just about live recordings. Is how was Biketoberfest? I'm surprised you're still standing up, man.
An amazing conglomeration of how much fun you can have and still stay conscious at the same time.
Well, that seems like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
But Biketoberfest in Daytona is like every rally I go and stay at the campground next to the Cabbage Patch, and just that in itself is an amazing display of party animal amazingness. And then on top of that, we get to perform and entertain those of people who are like myself, who are bikers, and we always have a blast.
Yeah. It's like taking Bike Week, which is 10 days, and cramming it into a shorter.
Well, the thing is that the Biketoberfest is the last ride of the year before everyone else in the country, winterizes. their
Right. Yeah, they
bikes.
they garage their bikes.
Yeah, we
They're
live in
just
Florida, so we
in.
get to ride all year long. But the rest of the world trailers their bikes down and does Biketoberfest, and then they winterize their bikes, and then they don't ride again until Bike Week in March. So those two events are like traditionally the hugest fall and spring because they coincide with the weather.
Right.
And so it's always such a blast. I get to connect with fans from all over the country, earn new fans, and just truly commit the kind of unspeakable debauchery that bikers hidden in the woods will do when no one's looking.
So let me
Yo,
ahead.
you go ahead first, but I was gonna say I have that one crazy story about Biketoberfest.
So I was gonna ask you this, and just as you're describing there, it just hit me was you're talking about fans. This might be. I'm gonna ask you kind of a tough question here, and it might be a little touchy. If people came up to you or maybe not at a gig, but recognized you and said, "Hey, you're that podcast guy," before recognizing you as a musician, how would you feel?
I'd be cool with that.
Okay. All right.
If anybody recognized me, unless they're the police, I'll be good.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, it depends on who's asking.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they're not flashing a badge when they're telling me they know who I am, I'm good.
Yeah, my go-to is when anybody is like, "Are you Brad Brock?" I'm like,
Who's asking?
Yeah.
"No, my name is."
Do you have a
Kevin
summons in your
McLaughlin."
hand?
Billy B.
What if the
So-
cops also only knew you from the podcast? And they're like, you go under a different alias, the Riff?
Yeah.
Well, it was like that, at the picnic.
there's
the
no
blues
visual
picnic.
evidence of me doing
The
anything.
riff,
illegal.
it's his wrestler name. His
Yeah.
wrestler persona.
Do you smell what the riff is playing?
Hell yeah.
You have to do the eyebrow.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Oh, I snorted a little.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god, that's okay at this point. But yeah, we were at the picnic and there was quite a few people. It's like, oh yeah, you do the podcast. It's like, yeah, we do the podcast. Yeah, people recognize us or recognize me more than because I don't get out much. So
I will say when I started getting recognized for Jams and Cocktails and or Jordan's husband, I actually was elated. I love playing music and the whole thing, but my passion is honestly Jams and Cocktails. I love it. It's so fun. And for people to reach out to me and say, "You're Brad from Jams and Cocktails," or JNC, which is even better because that's so much more humble. Like we're family because you call it by its short name.
right.
And I've experienced that quite a lot at Terra Firmata. Whenever I walk in there, I've never played a single note on my own accord at Terra Firmata.
Really?
I've jammed, I've done things like that. I've made announcements.
But everybody there knows you.
But they know me as Brad from Jams and Cocktails, and I think that's fun. So in that sense,
Right.
But anytime, I mean, those of you who are watching, those of us who are marketing ourselves online, it's kind of like screaming at the top of your lungs into the dark, and you can't tell if anyone hears you or not.
True.
yeah,
And then when and you're just like throwing all your energy into the void and nothing comes back. And then after months and weeks and years of doing that, and someone goes, "I know who you are," and then it just suddenly validates all that effort.
yeah, it really, it's happened several times, and every time it happens, and not just to me, but it happened to Jordan too. One night she was sitting at Vine and Barley in Port St. Lucie, Florida, if you're not familiar, with her friends, and somebody at the table behind her had the audacity and the love to like tap her on the shoulder and be like, "You're the Geordie Files. You're Jordan from the Geordie Files."
Yeah. That's awesome.
That's so. But that feels so
You're
good.
the Jordy.
I mean,
Yeah, she couldn't wait to tell me that story, and I was like, "Oh man, you're famous,
made it.
bro."
that's the reward for it. Truly is like throwing your energy out into nowhere, and it doesn't come back. That's why I like performing live, because you throw your energy in, and even if no one's listening, the band is there. You can throw your energy back off of them. But then even if there's people, and then there's a reflection of that energy back to you, and there's an immediate validation. There's interaction. But when you are just simply making love to the camera and you're throwing your energy out, you just don't get it back.
Right.
I've had a couple of recognition moments too. And it's weird because like it's usually when I'm not expecting it, and I'm going somewhere to hang out or going to a friend's like show or something, and I guess I should expect it more because it's exactly the circle of people who would be most likely to see the stuff I'm putting out. But it's weird at the same time because it's like I walk up and the dude's like, "Hey, it's you, what the fuck?" And they like just saw a clip on Instagram or was watching the podcast where I interviewed a friend of theirs or something like that, and it's like, "Oh yeah, you watched the show." I was like, "Cool," but I don't expect. I expect where most of the time anybody other than my friends, I'm just anonymous. But then one person is like, "It's you," and I'm like, "That's cool." It's weird.
Yeah,
It's very strange.
It's strange, but
Yeah,
strange.
imagine people just interrupting your lunches and your dinners. And,
Yeah.
You know, I can't.
I would
asking
be
for
like, "Come on,
autographs.
pull up a
I
chair."
can't imagine that level of fame. That would be obnoxious.
Oh yeah, can't
but-
wait to get to that point.
But I would love to try it. Yeah,
People
I would love to
like,
see what it's
me
like.
and like not turn around and run. They just
Next
come
time
and
I
sit down with me.
Next
eat.
time I see Brad in
awesome.
public and he doesn't realize I'm there, I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit, it's Brad! Can I get your autograph?" Just make you feel all special inside.
One time I was going to a friend's show, and it was something that Trey was actually playing in also, and he got there before me. He was setting up or whatever. This guy, he had the same moment with somebody outside. He was like, "Yo, I saw this clip from the podcast. So you interviewed this such and such." And then 10 minutes later, I show up. I have the same interaction with that guy, and he's like. His exact quote was like, "I feel like I'm meeting celebrities right now," and that almost made me faint. I was like, "Don't say that." Whoa, hold on.
That's super cool. But for me, it's more like I'm hanging out with some people, and they're talking about that kind of stuff as if it's like part of their normal world, and I'm like, wait. Like I'm a normal
Surreal.
subject of conversation for you and your friends. Like what the fuck is
Right?
that?
Exactly.
It's like,
Wait, somebody's buying me drinks? This is cool.
well, that helps a lot too. But really, it comes in the form of they feel like they're on the. I do all that I can to make my fans feel like they're insiders. And when it actually works and they start acting like that towards me, it's like,
Inside Kevin coming soon.
Wasn't that a Dennis Quaid movie? Wasn't that a Dennis Quaid movie where he's in the spaceship and he was in a dude? It was
Inner
in
Space.
He was in Martin Short's body.
Inner space.
Is that what it was called?
yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
no, I don't. Well, if I could sell tickets to that, I certainly would.
Inner space. I hardly know her.
Check for polyps.
But no,
while you're in there.
truly, it really is a fun fun thing because I have.
Hey Kevin, how do you know your proctologist is single?
Oh, he's got both of his hands on your
He
shoulders.
has no rings on his fingers.
Oh
I
my
couldn't
god,
tell the difference. I'm not that keenly aware like you are.
y'all are ridiculous. But
Paul is he can't wait to go to the proctologist. He's like, I think I
Guys,
have colon
when-
cancer, dear. I need to go to the proctologist. But you just went yesterday.
Guys, when you recognize Paul in public, bring up these subjects to him.
this is kind of a
these bit- all
shitty
these
conversation, guys.
Right? I mean, why is he so enamored with that whole subject? I just don't know.
It makes you feel uncomfortable, so that's why I do it.
But you're the one whose legs are shaking. I'm fine over here.
Y'all are weird.
He doesn't even have his pants on. That's why we have this table here.
are freaks.
He's
Patreon table cam.
It's our first. It's Paul's second pantsless episode.
We keep joking about the table cam. We got to actually do it at this point.
The under table cam. Absolutely. And actually, what we should do is it should be one of those walk around London videos where just people walking around.
It's gonna be y'all's
I don't know what that
calf
means.
cam.
Yeah.
You right there.
Then
I know,
we got
I know,
we got to
we've
find a
done
way
it.
to do the under table cam, but have it like go somewhere else, like a tour of Hong Kong.
Make it a VR experience.
Yeah, you go in. It's like a train tunnel, and then you
it's like-
pop
it's-
out in
it's
like
like-
the Roger Rabbit land. Out there.
I like this idea.
or maybe it's like
Toontown.
like some sort of replay of the most epic Halo game.
That's it. I think you're on.
Or that video of Darth Vader versus a bunch of zombies.
Oh, is there such a thing?
Yeah, 1 million zombies versus one Darth Vader.
well,
And I think you should roll with
Oh,
that.
is that one of those sim games?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite was if Thanos snapped his fingers and went to the wrong universe, and it was just some random dude with a lightsaber just cut him in half after the second step. I thought that was pretty cool.
so all right. So we're all famous, and if you see
That's the
us in-
title of the episode.
Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, we're all famous.
almost famous.
If you're bringing it back to
that
that point, I just have one other thing to say is that it's. I have no illusions of grandeur. I enjoy what I do, and I like when people enjoy what I do. It's just an added bonus if somebody like kind of fangirls a little bit, and it's like it's uncomfortable, and I enjoy being uncomfortable because I think that's the spice of life. So it is interesting because I have the capability to kind of step outside of myself and look in on the moment I'm in, and go, what a tool, and really get to
really
enjoy that
happening?
moment from an outside perspective. But it is very good. My point is, if you ever see me in public, and you come up to me and you are like, "You're JNC," I fucking love it. Do it all the time.
I hear what you're saying, man, because if you're just doing it for the recognition, you're going to go crazy. You have to do it because you love to do it. And the fact that you're doing it because you love to do it is the aspect of it that allows you to earn fans, because you can't be genuine otherwise.
Certainly ain't doing it for the money.
Heard that.
So it's
$3.90 Patreon.
It's really cool. I mean, I've been lucky enough to though it's small and local. I've been getting that for a large portion of my life, and it truly is a massive reward for your efforts.
Yeah, it is fun when people that you don't know are like, you're fucking Kevin McLaughlin. And like, I am. There was a point in my life where somebody was like, you're Brad Brock. And I'd be like, I don't know. Or are you Brad Brock?
Like,
And I was like,
Why do you
well,
wanna know?
I'm not sure that I am. Who are you?
yeah.
I might be Paul Robertson.
Yeah, so my
today.
favorite, my all-time
in the right
favorite
light.
story in this category is, it was probably, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. My son doesn't drive, so I drove him to the DMV to update his license, and we went to the Martin County one because, of course, it's faster in Martin County, and actually Kevin picked the person because it was the most attractive female in the whole place, and he was like 35 at the time. And I'm like, well, cool. I'm right here behind you. So this woman looks at the name, she looks at him, and then she looks at me, and she goes, "Are you Kevin McLaughlin, like the guitar player?" And my son is like, "Oh, here it comes." So it's like, she was like, "I follow you on Facebook all the time. It's like, I'll, and this is your son? I'll just take care of this right now."
Whoa.
And my son was just like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. This is embarrassing." But I was just like, somebody recognized me. This is wonderful.
The last time I had a big, and I don't even know if it was for me. I think it was more for Jordan. But it was Christmas Eve, not this past year, but I think the year before. And we had some friends, and we went to a Christmas Eve brunch at Oak and Ember, one of Kyle G's restaurants in Port St. Lucie. And we go in. We didn't have a reservation, but we got a table immediately.
Oh. Whoa.
And we're like, okay, we'll all right. And the server came to the table and was like, "I'm going to be your server. I understand that we have some celebrities here, so we're going to do our best to, keep it low key, but to take care of you." It's like, and it was like, "Yes, Brad and Jordan from Jams and Cocktails." And I was like, "What the fuck is going on here? Where are we being punked?"
Where's Ashton Kutcher?
Not only that, but both managers came over to make sure that we were doing okay. And then Kyle G magically appeared himself and blowtorched a baked Alaskan for us on Christmas Eve. And I never felt more alive in my whole life.
God bless us, everyone.
That is awesome.
I'm so glad I'm married to Jordan. She's the biggest celebrity I've ever met in my life. I love her.
That is sweet. And you made her the celebrity that she is.
It doesn't matter.
Reluctantly.
It doesn't matter. I will
Yes.
ride her coattails all the way.
There
to
you
the
go.
grave.
Yeah, you're her arm candy.
Yes. Haven't you seen me? I'm beautiful.
Yeah, he's shaped just like a piece of candy.
Yes, right. Werther's.
I was thinking more like a blow pop, but where there's is fine, I guess.
How many licks does it get to the center of a Brad Brock?
Yeah, the world
The
may
Brock
never
Pop.
know.
Brock pops.
You'll just have to come over here and find out, big boy.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my whole life.
Oh my God. So, all right. So, do we got anything else to do, Devin?
Is there anything left?
Nothing else on, nothing else
What do
on
we
my
have
agenda.
to do?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think we've hit our marks here for our episode.
Hit all my bullet points.
Yeah, we did our song reviews and chatted, and
Tales from the Road.
well, except for the Tales from the Real Road, was apparently Brad Brock has a road named after him or something like that. That'd be our last
Tales-
segment
yeah.
here. Tales from the Road.
Oh,
Your
we want to talk
grandfather-
about that?
Old Rich Road.
Yeah.
Yes, Ulrich Road in Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce area. It's named after my great grandfather. He owned all the orange groves out there back in the very early 30s and 40s. He lost everything, gave everything to a prostitute, and left me nothing.
Is this a real story?
Real story, Ulrich Road. Happy Oktoberfest. My German great grandfather.
It sounds like a blues song to me.
And yes. That's why I was able to drink Das Boot last week.
Mm.
Because of the German blood that courses through my veins.
Interesting.
Ulrich. So if you're ever in Port St. Lucie on US 1 and Fort Pierce and you're driving through and you see Ulrich Road, yeah, that's
That whole
That's
area
my
is still
lineage.
quite rural.
in White City. If you get up into that area,
That's the southern edge of White
my
City
great
there.
grandfather Ulrich is in the original like city ledger or whatever, when the people that found the area.
Wow.
Yeah, we won't go
He's
into
a
the
founder
history.
of White City.
Yeah, we won't go into the history of why it's called White City.
I know
but-
why it's called White City. It's not what you think.
Well, I have family ties to it, so we'll just go with what I am not saying.
So Brad's going to explain on our Patreon extra bonus footage here. So,
Describe the whiteness of White City.
yes, right.
It's really about the trees.
I heard it was about the family named White who founded the town.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, anyway,
Tune in next time to find out which one it is. Vote on your phones now.
Oh, there you go.
thanks. a lot.
Is it do-do-do-do-do, the White family? Do-do-do-do.
The white
Or-
trees.
Tune in, same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks a lot, Whitey.
Same white time, same white channel.
Oh, we don't want to say that.
Sure.
This
Sure we can.
This come from the Jewish kid.
Right.
So yes. So yeah, I am ready for pizza now. So
All right. So Paul needs to eat, so we're going to end this episode. I just went ahead and ate in front of everybody, so I don't care.
Okay.
So I'm out of all
yeah,
things
I'm-
liquid.
Yeah. So
So let's just have a fist bump
There you
instead
go.
of a toast.
oh
Catch. Oh,
He can't even throw a beer. He's been
Yeah.
dust booted
That
out
one-
of
that one's
any
so
kind
oh
of.
glad.
God, please turn the camera off.
Yeah, that
I'm
thing's
so
gonna
glad I-
explode if I open it anyway.
I'm so glad I captured a wide angle
nice.
so I could get stuff like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, hold on to the. Don't toss that one you just dropped to us.
So Paul, Devin,
What's up?
Brad, Tracy, thank you for an awesome episode. It was a low key episode, but still a good
I
one.
think that you guys should end it the way you started it, right down here.
Yeah, right down here. We're just going to talk to everybody in a language that everyone can understand. And we're going to say goodbye.
In the cult of personality. Good night.
This is Paul.
It's Kevin.
Goodbye.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
That's all for now.
Also, check out Ghost on the Ox.
Also, check out Jams and Cocktails.
Good night.